If they bring Mando into this, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
They're not gonna. We're not gonna see Mando.
I don't think we'll see Mando. I think there's a high possibility that we'll see Luke or Leia, but I don't think we'll see Mando.
Well, you know what? As much as I say I'll be annoyed if Din Djarin walked on the screen, I'd be like, no fucking way!
Save it for our intro with our predictions. All right, whenever you're ready.
Hello there. Welcome to the 716th Attack Legion. My name's Julian, and we're back with the finale of Ahsoka.
Dum dum dum.
I am
to be over.
terrified. I just as much as I like in Filoni we trust, please don't fuck this up. Like there's such a slim chance, but it's the fact that there's a chance at all that scares me. Because they always do this. They build you up with something really good, but I don't know.
I doubt Dave.
Thank you for the response from the last week's video. We did really well, and we appreciate you guys keep coming back. It means a lot.
Keep following us because we have more content that we're going to be
Oh, yeah, we have a ton. We just spent 30 minutes just talking about all the stuff we've got coming up. I think you're really going to like it. We're going to do some other things. We will be doing reactions to Bad Batch because I haven't seen it, so stay tuned for that. Predictions. Because there's a lot of things going on right now that people are like, there's a lot of things going around, and I don't know what to believe.
You want to go through it?
Christian,
you go first.
Sure, why not? We'll probably get Anakin again in some shape or form. Probably Force Ghost.
Force Ghost.
Yeah, maybe like a little like Ben Kenobi pep talk. Revenge of the not Revenge of the
Ben Kenobi will show
Return of the Jedi style. Well, because also like there's 3 characters around that have like connection to Anakin at this point, and 2 of them have not been explored very thoroughly yet. Especially Balin's connection they haven't talked about yet. So I assume that has to come up in this episode. It'll be interesting to see like if Balin makes it out of this episode or not, because there's 2 very different like threats being set up at the same time almost, and it's kind of I don't know. It feels weird if they're both kind of left open by the end of the episode.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of confused on whether or not like are they going to kill him or are they going to write him out in a very creative way? Like that's kind of what I'm torn with.
Do we think that Shin is going to turn?
I don't think she's going to turn in this episode.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they'll save her till season 2, and I don't think she's going to die. I got a ton of people. I was on all over TikTok. A ton of people think they're going to kill her. And I think
she may die eventually, but not.
I think she may die eventually, and I think maybe that was the plan. But I worry. I know how they do these types of things, and I wonder if maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if originally she was supposed to die, and then after Ray Stevenson's death, they went back and reshot stuff to make it work. I don't know. I mean, there's no evidence that they reshot anything. But
my side of TikTok has all been Shin turning to the good.
I won't be surprised if either one of them turn good.
Think it's going to happen in this episode.
I think they'll get there eventually, but I think they're really building it. I will be thoroughly disappointed with Ray Stevenson. I understand because he's not here anymore, but with her character, they've given her like quite a bit of character development, and they're building her to be something significantly bigger. I mean, literally, Balin said that in the last episode, is I've trained you to be something more. So if they just randomly decide to kill her in the next episode, I'm going to be pissed.
What if Ezra dies?
Heard that.
I don't think so.
I think that'd be a way.
I think
the main like
people. I love when Star Wars fans always come up with like things that are completely anti-narrative at all, and like they're not even an ounce of like like
the main support behind that is like he keeps saying I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home.
That's so that reason right there though is why I think he might die.
Yeah,
and that's the only reason. But
yeah, it's fucking stupid.
That Dave Filoni, knows that that's bad writing.
Theory building.
If you just straight up, you built the whole season.
Well, considering the theory's built on a horrible theory crafting. Well, he says he wants to go home. Well, and he told me maybe he won't.
I saw a fan casting. If Balin survives, I saw a fan casting that
Liev Schreiber
could replace him.
Liev Schreiber would be a great. He would be great.
I just want to watch. I just want to watch his last performance.
Yeah, let's find out what's going on here
before we even start talking about anything like that.
God, that would be great.
There she is.
They're still there.
It's only got 4 engines. I saw so many things where people were like, "The Chimera's gonna go into the ring," and I'm like, "Yeah, obviously."
Yeah, obviously. I thought we said that in like episode 3.
Bring the Eye of Sion out of high orbit so that we may begin the interlocking message.
Well, there's your answer.
A fix on the Jedi shuttle's location.
Dispatch 2 TIE fighters if they find their mark. Tell them to engage.
We're gonna get some tie action.
There is little the Jedi can do to stop us now.
I've watched many an Imperial officer make the same assumptions about the rebellion. Even I fell victim to the heroics of a single Jedi.
And I
That's
ended up
true.
here.
Never again. Great mothers, our alliance has proven to be quite beneficial.
Cool.
We are grateful to you, Grand Admiral.
And to you, Morgan Elspeth.
Come forward.
They're gonna kill her.
Or they're gonna go into her or something weird, like.
I hope they
sister
kill
shit.
her. She really has
You
no
shall
purpose.
be rewarded.
Oh, never mind.
With death.
The gift of shadows.
Oop, she looks scared as fuck.
Do you pledge yourself to the sisterhood?
Of the traveling pants.
Magics.
I do.
Now kiss.
Good Jack.
And Marin jumps out of the sky and karate kicks
I think
them.
like it's gonna like come out of their mouths or something.
Open my mouth.
Oh.
Oh, my god.
Oh.
She's the new mother.
She's a full.
I assume
light
she's
sister now.
Talzin like level now.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like that's how Marin looked.
Well, I consider Marin Talzin level
Okay.
actually.
Marin was
At
the
least by
last
by
one
the
on
second
Dathomir,
game, yeah,
so
100%.
There we go.
You get a sword.
It is a sword. I hate you.
The blade.
Talzin.
Oh
His Mother Talzin's weapon.
That's the one that she used to fight Mace Windu.
I think
with.
yeah. I forgot about that.
That's badass.
That's a weird episode.
We know that she's going to survive long enough to fight Ahsoka.
Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, that's definitely the
that's
one she
cool.
used to fight Mace Windu.
Look at that.
All right.
Sure.
2 TIE fighters.
Yeah.
That took him a while. Nice shot.
What a cool opening.
That was a good
All right.
opening. What
Solid
a cool
opening.
opening. The music is so good.
The Jedi, the Witch, and the Warlord. God, I hate you, Dave.
Awesome
Filoni.
title.
Filoni.
What a title.
What a title.
That's funny.
Obviously, they're coming with them to the.
He's building a new lightsaber.
Sick.
What if it's the blaster
I
lightsaber?
mean, Hugh Yang.
I'm telling you, if
Oh
he
yeah, Hu
doesn't-
Yang's helping him. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The blade emitter's too narrow.
Now look here, I've been
That's
teaching
funny.
younglings how to construct lightsabers longer than you've been alive. This is not something you can rush through haphazardly.
It's gonna look like Kanan's
We
lightsaber.
all can build a lightsaber anyway.
Kanan Jarrus.
Is that so?
Yeah. He was my master.
And I taught him how to build a lightsaber.
One tier.
What? How could you know him?
I told you, I taught almost every youngling at the Jedi Temple, including your master. Clever boy Caleb was, very curious.
Caleb!
A little shy, perhaps. Well, who can blame him? Those were troubling times.
Yup.
There it is.
It's
That's
gonna look
it.
just like his.
It looks.
It's similar. It's not exact.
That's so cool. Yeah, it's all
He's just reminiscent. Yeah.
So is
Blue.
That, is that
Blue.
Whoa!
Well
What?
done.
That is sick.
Blue is the most common color, so Hu Yang probably had crystals laying around.
It's blue because Kanan's.
Ahsoka ever teach you how to...
Aww.
Build a lightsaber.
What happened between those two?
Ahsoka became afraid that Sabine was training as a Jedi for the wrong reasons after what happened on Mandalore.
Which was?
At the end of the war, the Empire purged the entire surface of the planet, killing hundreds of thousands. At the time, Ahsoka felt that if Sabine unlocked her potential, she would become dangerous.
Okay, so the Siege of Mandalore is, or no, the second, or the Purge of Mandalore is not pre-Episode 4.
It's
No.
post
It is-
episode 6.
It is like
I'd say-
Battlefront 2 like contingency order type stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. I don't think we know that.
No.
Never thought I'd see him again.
You might not have. Had you chosen differently.
Sorry.
You know,
She's a
You're not
problem.
mad?
over the years, I've made my share of difficult choices. Often no one understood my reasons. Except my master.
Yeah, he did.
Anakin.
The best.
He always stood by me.
Yes, he did.
Cult was flashbacks.
I wish.
They're linking this well.
Now here comes Force Ghost Anakin walking into frame.
That's why. No matter what happens next,
That would be crazy.
I'm going to be there for you. Have you kept up with your training?
I try. I do. I do.
Because there is no try.
I have gained better control over my lightsaber.
I'll tell you a secret. Being a Jedi isn't about wielding a lightsaber. Train your mind. Train your body. Trust. And the Force.
Cal Kestis pops up into frame.
Just finished.
He was like, they were like, yeah, if you're gonna fight them, you need a lightsaber. And he's like, oh yeah, give me 5 minutes.
Click, click, click. Done. I like those helmets. Those are cool.
The masks are cool.
Oh, we just fixed the ship. Are they gonna hold it up?
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Are you going mad? The shields are still up.
You will only get a short burst out of the engines that way.
More than I need. On my signal. Now!
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
That's badass.
He's gonna crash it
Little
out.
Haldo maneuver
Oh,
right there.
shit.
Without the hyperspace.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're fine.
Yeah, that's okay. The Falcon hyperspeeded into like fucking like a planet in like episode 7.
Yes.
Like,
They're fine.
just walk away from
Hu
it.
Yang's like, why?
My ship.
I just fixed
He's
it.
like, I just did all of this.
They're all gonna hop on the Howler.
You
man.
get on one dog.
The TIE fighters made contact with the enemy and engaged. Results?
They're not
A
talking to us
successful
anymore.
strike on the Jedi shuttle was reported before we lost contact with the flight group.
Mark that, Captain, for a citation.
No.
You can find.
Yeah, exactly.
We should prepare for a ground assault.
He wants them dead. Like, he's not leaving until they're fucking dead.
Which is
It's a
interesting.
smart command decision.
So they're not even going in like the same direction as like Balin right now.
We don't even know which.
Where is Balin?
Yeah.
Where is? Alright, yeah, you guys, you work on that.
Hu Yang's like, fuck me, man. This is all I do. He's like, this is all I do in this fucking show.
Stop destroying my ship.
For 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. For 5 minutes.
Let none pass.
Are they gonna be like boosted?
They just jump off.
Those are the volunteers.
Yes, Grand Admiral.
They were made of where?
They were.
It was for NASA.
My
Oh,
God.
shit, that looks awesome.
He's far too big.
What a surprise.
It just looks cool.
He's taking the Star Destroyer with him.
Yang, how's it going?
I'm doing the best I can, however, I cannot promise anything. Do not wait for me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, wait. Ground assault. They're going to have to fight all them stormtroopers. They're going to steal their costumes and they're going to get on that
I
ship.
hope so.
I've been now negotiating with the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker.
He's so fucking scared of her. I love
Well,
it.
he's just assuming too. So, 'cause I don't think Anakin ever brought her up at all. So.
That looks
Oh my God.
sick.
Oh,
What a
Orbital bombardment.
shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
I forgot that she stole Balin's Howler.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Is she using the Force?
I think that's what they're implying.
This is badass. Open the door. It's like that TikTok sound. Open the door. Ooh.
Indiana Jones style with the door.
He's pissed.
Dispatch the night troopers.
He's scared.
Oh shit!
She's just
is
cool
that
as
dual
fuck.
face?
That's really cool. The white, the blue, and the green. Oh.
So Sabine's definitely gotten stronger. She's blocking blasters.
Oh, she's getting Clone Wars.
Oh, he's so cool. Yes! Yes, baby!
Show everyone how cool he is.
One swing.
He's very cool.
He is such a great Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, he's get wrecked.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, that
All right.
was so
That's cool.
cool.
I like that scene.
Here come the Great Mothers. They're all going to resurrect him.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
They're going to resurrect him.
It's messed up.
And they're going to surround him.
This is some Night King shit.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
This is what we thought they were to begin
This is
with.
this is Fallen Order and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, this is like
This is what she did with all of the
Night Sisters.
yeah.
Clone Wars, Fallen Order. Yeah.
Ezra.
This is Rebels.
Hey, there was
my
a little bit of
God,
this.
this is cool. This is like
It
the
was more
zombie
of
troopers.
Yeah, this is
possession,
the
but-
Death Troopers.
This is new.
Headshots only, guys.
Oh my God. That's crazy, if I'm being honest.
They're
That's
chopping
fucking
them up.
awesome.
Cal Kestis them.
Yeah, right. Body's in half now.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. It just doesn't stop. The music is so good.
They really have combined. a lot
Ezra,
of them.
Ezra. Oh shit.
Nice.
There we go.
Hit it! Yeah! It's my favorite. If it's
Doors work
open,
just like
if
that.
the door's open, hit it. If the door's closed, hit the thing.
No matter how the doors work, it's always just perfect. Yeah.
I missed you.
Aww.
Oh, I love the
It's so stupid.
Shit.
So- oh my god.
This is legit.
The Jedi are advancing swiftly. At this rate, they may get on board the ship, which would be problematic.
You
We
must stay in front.
require a little more time.
Yep, go sacrifice yourself.
Yep, have fun with that.
I understand.
Yep. She's gonna die. Where's Shin at?
Shin and Balin.
Yeah,
are-
very
Death
like,
Troopers, though, too. Look at the how
For
sick the Death
Dathomir.
Troopers.
Did she follow? Maybe she went after him.
I mean, if anybody would, Dave would.
No,
Here we go.
Oh, this is gonna be kind of cool.
Go on, I'll handle this. You must stop Thrawn. Now go.
All right, now I'm assuming Ahsoka's getting left.
I'm a little worried that Hu Yang's gonna get left.
Well, he is a ship.
He said, "Don't wait for me."
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
The sound is making. Rematch.
Well, we know it's got to be a type of Beskar.
No, it's just magic. Really, I think this show is
Yeah, this is done really well.
magic.
These Death Troopers?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, they survived. These are probably the two guys from the end.
Oh, yeah, probably.
They survived. For now. Yeah, well.
Oh shit!
Well, I think they're imbued.
There's our
There's
shot. There's a shot.
Wow, this is the last episode.
Our course is locked in, Grand Admiral.
Take us out.
Yep, Ahsoka's getting left.
All of them are getting left.
One of the three of them is gonna be on that ship.
It's like breaking.
It's a skull.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It is a zombie.
Oh my god. No, 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 no.
Use the Force.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Just let us have this moment.
come on.
Just come on, let us have it.
Yes, come on.
Just give it to me.
She earned it.
Yes! Yes! After everything, she definitely deserves that. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That-
Let's go. Let's go.
That Death Trooper just got Django feted.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Force jump.
Which makes sense.
Okay, never mind.
Where's your jetpacks?
No, that's
I don't like this. My heart is.
Hey,
like,
2 troopers.
beating.
Can't make that jump.
Yes, you can.
I'll give you a boost.
I appreciate the
No,
confidence.
I push you first and you pull me across.
Oh.
I don't know about this, guys.
This is an Anakin specialty.
No, yeah, this is
Anakin and Ahsoka did this a lot.
I don't think this is a good idea. Yes! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, fuck.
And he's just hanging there.
He's hanging there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeet.
What a shot!
Nice.
Oh, Ahsoka's coming. Ahsoka's right behind them. No, don't tell me they both get left there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, don't you kill my girl. Don't do this to me.
All right. Well, they made
Okay.
it.
Well, she just made
Good
it,
call,
I guess.
Good call, guys.
Sabine's still gonna be on the platform.
I'm so nervous.
And you will die here. Alone.
There.
Not alone.
Yeah.
No! Ah. I don't like this at all. That makes me not happy.
Hu Yang's got the ship though. They've already charted the course.
They can't make the jump.
They don't have any Purgles left.
Come on.
Beat her ass.
How is there just no Balin and shit?
I know.
Yes!
He's gone.
Get
Good.
fucked.
Finally.
Bye, Elizabeth.
God damn it.
So just Ezra's on this shit.
It's kind of
Fuck's sake.
kind of great.
It's just like the end of Rebels.
Yeah, he's going back. This is the one costume.
He is.
Yeah.
He's gonna get inside the suit.
757 here. Copy.
It's exactly what he's gonna do.
Yes!
Yeah, good call. No, that was them. That was all them. That one.
I was right.
Jack called it.
Wanna get out of here? I'm right behind you.
Oh, maybe they will just get the fuck out of here.
Sabine dies. I'm telling you.
No, they won't kill Sabine. They're just blowing that whole thing. They're on the ship. They're definitely. Oh, never mind. No, they're not.
They're gonna jump onto the ship.
Yup, and Hu
Their
Yang's
ship
gonna
and
be
Hu
there.
Yang's gonna fly.
Yup.
Hu Yang.
Yup. Fuck them up.
They fixed it in
I will
time.
say I like the fact that they actually embrace the Death Troopers so far
Yeah.
with the zombie look.
And
mean,
we're
I
not going
wouldn't
to
be
get zombie
surprised.
troopers forever. It's just like
As long
this
as you
one
get into the
scenario
ring,
kind of
you
allowed them.
Don't you have to be connected?
Well, all right, let's see if they make it now.
No reason they can't dock.
Yeah, they can magnetize to the hull.
I am diverting all power to the engines. Now.
Yeah.
My
Follow them
heart
fuckers out of
is
here.
Going a mile.
They are not gonna get left there.
Fuck Shin and Balin too.
We'll get to them in a
It's
minute.
so crazy how we haven't seen anything from them yet.
Yeah,
Get-
that makes me even more nerd about whatever's going on here.
Get on
Like,
that
If they
fucking.
don't make it, it's not a big deal because Ezra's there, obviously.
You?
Ahsoka, allow me to commend you on your efforts today. You've been quite a worthy opponent.
You not get me any more power.
I regret we haven't met face to face, and perhaps now we never shall. I knew your master. One wonders just how similar you might
Oh,
become.
fuck you.
He's playing mind games.
This is where a Ronin such as you belongs. Long live the Empire.
Yep, they're not gonna make it. Son of a bitch. Yep, they got left behind. Fuck.
all right, I'm almost confident that it is some World Between Worlds type shit now.
How the fuck are they gonna do that? I just am mind blown. Oh. Oh, it's them.
Well, at least Ezra will escape. That's his thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, what the hell?
He'll certainly get off that ship. Also, screw you, Sabine, non-force sensitive people.
Right?
That was me. I was that guy. But also, I'm very happy now.
I mean, to be fair, Hu Yang talked shit about her the whole season.
He did.
Hey, Bird.
Is it Morai?
Is it Morai?
Yes, that sounds like Morai. That's his noises.
It is.
It is
Morai.
Whoa!
Oh, there
About
we go.
time.
Find the portal.
She's gonna lead
They're gonna
him.
take her to a portal. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, that's what Balin's
She's
doing,
gonna-
100%.
She's gonna lead him to somewhere.
That's almost 100% what Balin is doing.
All right, I'm excited for this.
I think
It
we're
is a
leaving it here.
temple.
That's the father.
That is
That's-
the father.
That is the father.
That's the father.
I told it. I told you people. This is Filoni like exploring. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's the
There's
father
no
and
daughter,
the
though.
son, but
There's no daughter.
Daughter's crushed. It's eroded, but that's the son there. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, they had more for him.
they did.
Fuck.
That's Dathomir.
That is Dathomir.
That is
Great shot. Great shot.
That's a career, beautiful shot.
Here's Cal Kestis, and he just kills them all.
Who's this? This is Home One.
Okay, Vector. All right. That's a Jedi cruiser.
It is. It is a Jedi cruiser.
Ezra stole their ship.
Ezra.
Is it Ezra?
Yep, it's Ezra.
Oh.
It is Ezra. Okay.
Ezra got away.
Yep.
Okay.
he took their ship.
I'm happy with this.
So good.
Oh,
Chopper,
run over.
Shh. You got another helmet at least.
This is like R2 in the Clone Wars finale. It's like a dog.
Aww.
Oh shit.
Ezra?
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Hey, Mom.
Just about to say that.
Okay, that's cool. Why is his hair so short all of a sudden?
Helmet hair. I knew they were gonna get stranded.
That kind of just sucks. Like, I feel so bad for them.
Interesting choice.
I mean, they'll get back. They'll World Between Worlds it, but...
It's time to move on. What is it?
It's Balin.
I felt like
What?
nothing.
What? What?
Just shadows in the starlight.
Is it Anakin? She can he's there watching her. She knows he's there watching her.
Pull back. Let me see like the back of him or something.
Yes! 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 Fuck yes!
He looks so good.
Oh.
Good job.
Yes! Yes!
All right.
Oh, Rick Famuyiwa!
Good job, Rick.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
God.
Yes, the redemption.
Interesting.
What
Very
a
interesting.
fucking ending.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm crying.
I've been tearing up for the past like 20 minutes.
Oh man. Wow.
What credit scene, guys?
Could you imagine?
I
Could you
doubt
imagine?
it.
Wow. What?
Well, what's everyone think?
That was amazing.
That was great.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great setup for season 2.
I'm so
I
sad
don't need-
that
it was
they
a
had
lot of-
more for Balin.
It's a lot of good closure.
I think they're gonna recast.
It's a lot of
Well, they
good
have,
closure
yeah,
for
just-
the second season, without it being like
Too much.
we have to wait. We don't know what's gonna happen. Like there was enough good things. It ends with so many good positive things, but it sets up what's gonna happen.
Not throwing away their villains at the end, both of which survived and move on. Like
I was very surprised to see that Shin did not go with the Empire and that she was tracking Balin down.
I kind of like that. I wasn't necessarily surprised by that. I kind of like the idea that she's like again, she's not all bad and she's not all good. Like
Well,
I like
she's
that.
questioning things now
Right.
because they could have killed her,
They could have.
but they didn't. And she said to her, "Let me help you," and
She ran.
like in her mind, she was going to get murdered by 3 people with 2 people.
But
with
they let her
lightsabers.
live anyway, and
They
I
let
think
her live.
she's.
They didn't even chase her. And
I
like,
think she's scared.
So now she's like, "Wow, now I'm trapped here alone, and this isn't what I signed up for." And he kind of abandoned me. But these people actually offered me help.
Yeah.
So that's kind of an interesting thing there.
One
She
of the-
feels very betrayed towards Balin.
One of the biggest things I saw was that like Balin was like, "Go off on your own," and she's like, "You're not gonna help me."
Right.
And then Ahsoka said, "Let me help you."
Right.
Could be a redemption for season 2 for all of Shin, where she starts
helps them. Yeah, I could get behind that. Like she turns good next season and helps them.
Or here's the or. In Legends continuity, there was a Sith Lord named Darth Crate.
Okay, can we not go down the?
Let's focus on this episode.
I was just gonna say.
Well, I mean, we don't need to focus because they just confirmed it's very obvious. We don't need to infer what Balin's looking for. It's Mortis God stuff. It's new. It's something George Lucas created. One of the last things George Lucas created, which was the Mortis gods.
Yep.
Like literally one of the last unique things that George Lucas did before he got handed off. And not even in terms of like, oh, I did this with Filoni. Like, no. Like, the Mortis gods were straight out of, like, the mouth of George Lucas. Very little to do with Filoni. Filoni, in terms of, like, the World Between Worlds and how he's expanded their lore, yeah, that's Filoni. And that's what he's continuing to do now.
So that was
but this is
clearly
what
the
we're
statue.
exploring.
That was clearly a mountain that looked like
Yes,
the father
we're
and the son.
exploring whatever weird
daughter
history...
destroyed.
Whatever weird mysticism and history is associated with, like, the Mortis gods and the World Between Worlds.
Well, it looked like the daughters had collapsed, and it looked like the sons was like collapsing.
Yeah.
It's interesting though that the father statue remained almost intact, which could play into the Anakin has taken up that role.
Is connected to the father, right?
Yeah.
So.
That's a nice Force Ghost Anakin use. A lot better than the.
I mean, it was like too because like what was cool about it was that
bit more subtle than the Obi-Wan one.
It was real subtle, like hey Snips. It wasn't that. It
yeah,
was
like the Obi-Wan one, I don't mind, but it's not very subtle. Of like a moment when Qui-Gon shows up, like it's like in the end of Obi-Wan series.
The
like
Qui-Gon one's fine because it kind of just fades in. He's like, where were you? Like I'm here waiting for you, and it's almost like in a sense Anakin's been there waiting for her too.
Yeah,
like he's been there. Because
yeah,
he's
Anakin has been there waiting for her to be ready to see him.
Yeah, it's fun that Sabine sensed him.
But Sabine sensed.
I like that Sabine sensed him a lot.
And really, you know what she saw?
Yeah, she's like shadows in the moonlight.
Well, I kind of get like. For a lot of me, it was like, okay, why would they pick Sabine? Like this, like yes, they hinted at it, yes, they like did, but it was such an interesting like thing, even just for the show in general. That was the most fascinating thing that we learned very, very few weeks before it started. That like, oh, not only are they like traveling together, like no, like she was a Jedi like apprentice, which like I think like kind of with this, it brings in mind that like Sabine is kind of similar to Anakin in a lot of ways, like in the hot-headedness, like even like a lot of her skill sets.
She's a pain in the ass.
So I think that kind of is kind of fitting why someone like Ahsoka ended up like picking her.
So yeah, but she's like Ahsoka too. Like she's like
true as well. Well, Anakin and Ahsoka were very similar in general.
Match made in heaven.
So and what I think is crazy is these are like, excuse me. You look at the family tree of master to apprentice and stuff, and if you look at Ezra and is from Mace Windu,
right,
and
that is true.
You go all the way to Qui-Gon, to Dooku and back to Yoda. Both stem back to Yoda. I think everybody does, but it just shows the two parallels of how they stray from the teachings of their masters back to.
Well, Dooku and Qui-Gon and even Obi-Wan in some sort have always been like not the best at following the Jedi code. Like Dooku is off on his own thing. Qui-Gon's always refused to follow the Jedi Council.
Dooku's interesting because Dooku is like
he was disillusioned.
Yeah, Dooku gets disillusioned over time, whereas like I kind of imagine. That's a little bit of why Qui-Gon is like a little bit more loose with it. It's because like we see it in Tales of the Jedi, which is obviously pretty new to the lore.
But
Qui-Gon
like, never sees Dooku turn.
No, but he sees Dooku get disillusioned. He very much sees Dooku get disillusioned. And we have to assume that that's like a big part of why Qui-Gon is the way he is as a Jedi. So
I just think
back
it was
to the actual episode though.
Yeah, I think it was a great reflection though of how vastly different all the Jedi can be. Mm-hmm. Yet that they're still there, and I just think Morgan Elsbeth's portrayal in this was fantastic.
I think it's crazy.
Yeah, Elsbeth had a good.
I think it's crazy that we were all like, "Oh, she's the new Mother Talzin," and then they literally just
the blade of Talzin. I was like, "Oh my god, okay, all right." I forgot that existed, but okay.
It's funny. She kind of knew she was done. Like she's done a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Like she just kind of figured, well, that's it. I served my purpose, and she did feel like she did it for the greater good in her mind. So her greater good.
Yeah,
So,
she had a good arc.
You know,
There was so much Fallen Order stuff in this series.
There really was.
They used a lot of Fallen Order inspiration.
I mean, they ended the show with Thrawn
the
going
games
to
are probably more
Dathomir.
successful than a lot of their shows.
We got Death Troopers.
I'm very
like the
Death
OG,
Troopers.
the OG
The
Death
OG
Troopers.
Death
Death
Troopers.
Troopers from Rebels.
I think the two that they were fighting at the end
Were
were
the
the two
same
Death
two.
Troopers that were trying to shoot him,
Right.
like when he was floating in the air.
But they were
yeah.
zombies, like going
Yeah,
back to
they
the
were
Legends
zombie-
book of
zombie
Death
Death
Troopers.
Troopers.
That is funny. They
That
did
a
put,
lot
they
of
did
those
put the zombie ones within the Death Trooper armor, which is the original
Yeah.
like
We
Death
kind of
Trooper.
predicted that
Yeah.
most of the stormtroopers were dead, and I think we were half right. I think some of them were alive, but some of them were also.
Yeah. Well, that's what the muffled, with the muffling of the
Right.
the Death Trooper armor, even in Rogue One, everything we've seen them since is supposed to be. And that's supposed to be more of like an allusion to their old Legends history of them being zombies and stuff.
We got a lot of talk about.
Now we got
the
literal
pod.
ones.
Great.
Ezra built his new saber,
Kanan
which
S.
is very Kanan-esque.
Yeah, that seemed again. I think
then
we said
he's-
right before we wanted him and Huyang to talk, and then we had a
Yeah.
nice little scene.
They
So
give it, it's just so smart because they give us everything we want,
Mhm.
but they give it like we all kind of had things, and you can read this, and you can read that, you can read that, but like none of them are right, but they're just a little bit.
Yeah.
They're in the neighborhood. But then they do it in such a way that it's so much better. Like a lot of people predicted we would see Force Ghost Anakin, but we got it in such a cool, subtle way that sets up that we'll get to see them talk next time. But this is just like, oh, he's
Well,
here.
will we, or is that like?
No, he's gonna be.
He's got to be in season 2.
Yeah.
Like,
Why
I
don't
can't
they
imagine.
they saved like how Anakin and him know each other like all the way till next season.
Yeah.
So whatever that is
They gave
probably
us
gonna be
just
pretty
enough
good.
to make it exciting, and she's not worried about being on this planet at all. So
No, she's very
optimism, they got Ezra home.
Well,
which is
if
most
you want me
really
to be
important.
honest, I think they're gonna have to talk because Force Ghost Anakin is gonna have to explain to her how he saved her in the first place.
Well, I think Morai
How-
also
like
appears.
he's gonna teach her without a portal how to access World Between Worlds because, like. There's no like if you look at like at the beginning of the season, like she fell into World Between Worlds, but it definitely wasn't through a portal.
No, it was through more because like in Rebels, Ezra and Kanan, and even Ahsoka at one point, they all go into the World Between Worlds through a meditative state. When they're on the temple at Lothal, which is like a central.
Is that
point
what
of-
have you kind of connected those dots that you think like the stuff inside the temple?
Yes.
Because
Well,
I guess that's
because Dave said it. Like I watched an interview and he said that they were in fact in the World Between Worlds when they go into the temple on the.
I guess that's a good point. Because even like Luke, I'm trying to think of different visions we have seen people like actually have in the past. And Luke's don't like actually change like the environment like as quite as much as like the Lothal temple visions do.
So Anakin's in World Between Worlds in the episode previously, and now he's outside of the World Between Worlds. So obviously he knows.
He's a
So
Force ghost. He can go
but
wherever he wants.
But
And they might even be connected to like even like the wills and stuff, which is where like in the canon like they talk.
I can see them getting
Yoda.
that he's able if they use the World Between Worlds to get back to the Earth, to the Prime Universe.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
It'll
I think
be through. And I don't think it'll be right away because they've got stuff they've got to handle. This is very Lord of the Rings, by the way.
They'll get a
because
Lost Wolf.
We kind of like.
no, I mean they have to do all of the stuff
You
with
got the stuff that's going on over
with
here,
Balin.
but you still got the other stuff going on, like like you got the trio in Lord of the Rings going around. Meanwhile, you got Frodo over here doing stuff. So like it's almost like we're gonna have two parallel stories. For
I will say, I think my favorite thing that like filmmaking thing that they did with this was that normally when something like this happens and an actor passes away, sometimes they will go back and reshoot it so that character dies so that they have an excuse not to use them anymore.
Right.
And they didn't do that. They are like, Balin is very much alive. He's very much doing this thing. And I think like, yes, Ray Stevenson's death is tragic, but also the character lives on and they can just recast him and they don't have to completely waste.
It is a travesty,
I think
though.
it would
really
be.
is
I
a
think it would
travesty.
be extremely harmful to the show to just throw out his character because he passed.
It's gonna be
away
so
in real
difficult
life.
because his performance was very compelling and people
his
were
performance was
Right.
were
I don't
very
know if
into it.
anybody
So it'll
will
be
ever
hard
be
to
able to
have
do it,
somebody
but I
else
think
try
it's
to
the same.
recapture it, but
It's
yeah.
the same way with the Harry Potter thing. With like they replaced Richard Harris with Michael Gambon, and they were very different versions of Dumbledore. I hate the fact that people are like, "Oh, they're they're almost identical." They're not.
No, regardless of the
very different portrayals, but you grow up with both of them and you think of them both as the characters.
Yeah.
So I feel like the same thing's going to happen here.
So
yeah, like regardless of portrayal, they were cooking. Look with that character. So
Right.
like we need to continue to let them layer.
Jordan.
So I think with Balin, I wonder if there's a lot more footage that there was a plan and they just re-edited the episode.
Possibly.
Where we could have, you see Thrawn and you kind of prolong Thrawn, or they went and shot Ezra pulling up on the ship rather than them going through hyper, it's small stuff.
I mean, maybe they did,
But
something
enough
like that.
where
That'd be good, interesting.
they trim down the episode and then that's how the next season will start with some excess footage.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
to switch up an actor mid-season is going to be difficult.
I'm not saying they're switching them up, but maybe they'll.
When they're getting close to production, then they'll announce that the actor's been recast because they obviously are leaving.
Yeah, I mean they're leaving. And also
and they
like
don't want to do it. They don't want to be disrespectful during the season, so they're going to wait. It's like instead of like what some shows like the stupid Witcher show, where like they announce the recasting of Henry Cavill right before they release the season that Henry Cavill. Was
I haven't
still
even
in.
watched this one.
But it's like, and so like nobody did. So like this is so much.
I
more
watched 2
respectful
episodes
to
and I
the
quit.
actor and the legacy of the
Make it
actor
through 15 minutes.
and
Yeah,
the
they
script.
gave us
Like
that first
just,
episode.
let's just have our
Actually,
moment.
there was the
We obviously they're all heartbroken. No one's not, So they'll announce it in a time. They may even decide yet. Like we're not even worried about that right now. When we get into the production phase, we'll figure out who we're going to
But
recast.
yeah, what a show! I mean, seriously, what a good first season.
All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, Jack, what's your
I'd say this show is a 10 out of 10. Every episode was great.
For Star Wars content in recent light, this is a 10 out of 10. I mean, there was not a single thing in this show that disappointed me. And I guess I can't necessarily say that. There were moments where I was like, I wish they did that differently, but then they fixed it in the next episode, or it was on purpose. You were supposed to feel uneasy about something so that they could make you feel really good about it in the next episode. And I like when things do that. It leaves you with like I did not want it to fucking end. I was disappointed. So 10 out of 10. Rich?
I'll go 9.9 like out of 10. Like I just like I always think that there's something that I'm sure that I'm forgetting, but this was significantly better and emotionally like stirring, all that stuff that I want Star Wars to do for me, and it's like it exceeded, I guess, so much we were worried about, oh my god, how can they fuck this up, and they did. Like but it's not even that. It was like no, we didn't fuck it up. We also like, what the hell did we just do for us? Yes, finally.
They have changed.
Yeah, they changed.
Changed the entire course of where all the Star Wars content is going.
Yes.
now.
Christian?
I'm trying to think. Mostly positive. I'm very, very positive. In terms of what I want from a Star Wars show, I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I watch other stuff. But
I watch other stuff too, and
I think there's like there are better shows than like Ahsoka, if that makes sense. Like I've watched
only in we're in reference.
No, but
to
in
Star
but
Wars.
that's what I'm saying. In my reference to Star Wars, this is exactly what I wanted out of this show. Like it's about 9, 10. If I'm being like pretty, I don't know. I don't like giving an opinion right after. I like to dwell on it for a while.
I'll be asking this question again when we film our pod.
Yeah, we'll do
Jordan?
I'm gonna say an 8.5 because there's always room for improvement.
Always
Okay.
the pessimist.
No, listen, I don't like Shin as a character. I think she doesn't do anything for me.
Okay, but she was also.
But-
like you picked you picked. All right, let's pick the 10th most important character of the season. Like it's been complain about it.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead, keep giving your opinion.
I don't like Shin as a character. I understand her purpose. I just don't like it.
I don't even. All right, whatever. Just.
Well, let him finish.
Yeah, keep going.
But it was more I want more, but I also don't believe in giving a score out of 10 just because there's always room for improvement. And I don't think I go like with the figure skating technique and the Dave Portnoy rating pizzas. You don't give it 10. There's no perfect 10.
I'm gonna comp every time that Jordan says there's room for improvement.
Well, I think so. Here's what I want to say about this, and then we'll end it. But
to support him a little bit with Shin, of all the characters, she's probably the weakest of characters.
She had the least to do.
But she had
and she had least to do. But
she was
that's
still
It's
great.
not, it's
I
no
mean,
good character,
I think she's.
But I almost feel like
I think
the
that's
same-
why
it-
people have
it's-
been impressed because she's been compelling as a character
I
without
just don't-
much
I think that
actual
the point is
meat
that we
on the
have a journey
bones.
coming for her. So that's what I think why we're gonna either love to hate her or hate
Right.
to love her.
And that's why
in the next season.
And that's why I can't get on the bandwagon of I don't like her character. It's different than
I would say there's nothing that you could. I don't
Like-
think see what she's done at this point that could make. I don't think you see why you have to like her as a character. But
Well-
she's done nothing as a character that would dictate anyone to. Hate
Okay,
her.
let me rephrase.
She's done very little.
Let me
She's
rephrase.
done-
I don't think
warrant that
maybe
kind of
maybe saying I don't like is not the right terminology.
you're
More
saying
so, I'm
you're not as,
disappointed.
Let Jordan finish.
Maybe more so, I'm disappointed with how her character ended up playing out for this season. Because when they in the first 2 episodes, when she comes out and then she stabs Sabine, and I'm like, all right, so she's gonna be like this. She's a fantastic pilot, but I was expecting more, the way that she was built up and stuff prior to. So I'm a little bit more disappointed on the delivery.
Yeah,
Not so much that I don't like
and
her.
I feel
I'm
like,
disappointed.
I feel like that's the point, though. I feel like the point was to like hit her really hard and be like, okay, she's the one that like stabbed Sabine, but also throughout the course of the season, like I get that she didn't have much to do, but Balin really like
I don't know. I
kind of takes her character and is like, yeah, you're just cannon fodder for me, and
I
now
think
she's
let's
going
save-
on her
let's
own
save a lot
journey.
more.
But
We
anyway,
let's anything
regardless,
else on
okay.
this because we're kind of getting to. What
Well, I want to
Now
like.
we're get-
about in the next
now we're
round.
getting
If we're gonna bring it back to just the quality of it,
Yeah.
it's a much more of a return to form. Like I consider Andor was obviously good last year, but I don't even consider like Andor, and I like Andor more than I like most of the Mandoverse type shows. But I don't consider that in like the same like it's almost not the same thing.
Yeah.
if
This-
that makes-
this
this
and
is a
Andor-
return to form for like the main line like Disney Plus
This
shows.
is
Like this is better than this is way better than Obi-Wan. It's like in almost every way in terms of structure, writing, character portrayal, film production. Oh fuck yeah! Like God knows what they did with that. Same with Mando season 3, like which was the production was incredibly low.
We know where they spent all their money.
Boba, same thing as well. Like not. Like this is much more on par, if not better, than like a lot of the early like Mando season 1, season 2. But
I'd
there's
say-
also much more unique stuff going. I know, yes, they brought back characters and ideas and stuff, but there's much more uniqueness going on with this than in either of the first seasons of Mando.
This
as
is
well.
also a prime example of what I've been saying on the podcast since the very first episode. This is an example of giving the fans what they want, but also really taking the time to be smart about it.
Yeah.
Like, we got every single thing we wanted.
Yeah, just about.
Like, literally everything that we asked for in this season was handed to us on a silver platter, but not in some stupid, Anakin Skywalker's here kind of way, or
some lame way
not
that
in
a
some
typical guy
And we
on
can
Facebook
infer that a lot of what we
Yeah,
haven't
not
got
in
is
some
still
way.
going to come our way.
This way, like no, everything
I
that
think
they
that-
did, they did in unique
yeah,
ways.
and it was,
that
like-
I don't think most of us expected what happened.
Right, it's also just the way the story is told. Like,
Right.
it's every single scene in this show has a purpose. It's not one of those, like, in Obi-Wan, the fucking, when they're on the truck and the stormtroopers show up, like, that scene is just stupid and it makes no sense and it really serves no purpose other than what's-her-name saves them. Like, that whole scene is pointless.
I like
And
the
I
moment
feel
where
like-
Leia's like, "Are you?"
Well,
my
yeah,
dad?"
but
Anyways.
like, aside from that, anyway, there wasn't just, like, filler in this. Like, everything
there
in
was
this
no
show
filler in
had
this
a
show.
meaning.
Best
anyway,
thing since Rogue One.
I'd say
I
that
don't know about-
Mando season 2 is
better than
up
that.
there.
But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you like this, go ahead and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and go ahead and listen to our podcasts coming up on BICBP Radio. Thank you to Moranto Media for hosting us. And let us know in the comments below what you thought of the season. What was your favorite episode and what was your favorite moment of the season? I want to know. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to our pod will be releasing next week. So thank you so much, and may the force be with you. Bye.